Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be looking at the 6 worst gadgets in the game currently. And if you guys have already watched Brawl Talk, or literally watched it a couple of minutes ago, there's going to be even more gadgets in the game, so I feel like this list could actually change in the coming weeks to come. So I'm really excited for all the new gadgets to drop. But anyways, talking about this, the worst 6 gadgets in the game, I'm going to be playing with Nez and Drage. I'll put both of the links in the description below. So without further ado, let's jump into the 6th worst gadget. Alright guys, jumping into the 6th worst gadget in the game currently, I'm going to be going for Tripwire with Bow. So even though I've said previously that Tripwire is not as bad as people make out, still with Bow in the meta, there's never really a reason to use this gadget unless you're playing Brawl. And in terms of competitive especially, you're never going to be running Bow in Brawl. There's never a reason to actually use this. Bow in the meta, you're going to always be using the other gadget, hence making this one way worse, to be honest. But as I said, you can actually get a few good plays with it if you're looking to score a goal, because you can just shoot it, activate the gadget, and you're going to be able to score. But other than that, it's pretty much useless. Always want to be using the other gadget. I'm going to press it here, see if we can get some value. No more. It's just dash away from it. Unfortunately, we are going to drop down there. So we're actually using our second account because literally every brawler near 1.1k matchmaking for me, and I want to just have a little bit more fun in the videos rather than having to fully just sweat every single time, because if you're losing at them trophy range, you're going to be stressing like crazy. So we do actually manage to clutch it up. Rico clipping is there. Yeah, but as I said, whenever I ever see a Bow on the game, especially in scrims or in practices, we're always seeing the totem gadget in play, especially with the Bow and Nanny strategy, just making this one a bit less viable. Maybe if they make this gadget good again, you might see Bow in the meta a little bit more, but that's going to be the 6th worst gadget in the game, in my opinion. Let's jump into number 5. Alright guys, jumping into the 5th worst gadget in the game, in my opinion. I could have even put it even lower. It's going to be Cole's Heat Ejector. So again, another gadget that doesn't get any playtime because of the other gadgets just so much better. But just in general, the only way you're going to be getting value out of this is if you're using Cole on Heist and you're using it on the safe. That's probably the only time I've seen any good usage out of it. So I'm going to actually manage to get a double kill here. But yeah, the other gadget's just so much better. It's either you've got to nerf the other gadget or just make this one a bit more viable. So maybe we're able to... Oh, we managed to squeeze that one in. How did they let that happen? I have no idea how that's gone in, to be honest. I just thought it'd be cheeky and try it out. We actually do manage to score a good goal. But moving on to, as I was speaking about the gadget, this gadget used to always be bad, even when it was the only gadget for Cole. And now he's got such a better gadget to use. This one's just going to be basically made absolutely trash. So that's going to be the 5th worst gadget, in my opinion. Really quick game there, but yeah, it's just nothing much to really talk about with this one. Everyone knows it's trash. Let's hop into number 4. All right, guys, moving into number 4, we have Dynamite's Fidget Spinner. So another meme gadget right here. You can see all his suitcases flying about. Never really any reason to use this one, although it's received some buffs. And maybe if you're a free-to-play player and you've only got this gadget, it can be okay in some situations in terms of scanning bushes, in terms of giving you that little extra speed boost. But if you've got both of the gadgets unlocked already, the satchel charge is going to be 10 times better. Satchel charge is such a good gadget, and you always want to be using that one if you've got it unlocked, hence why this one's just so bad. But as I said, it is kind of usable in some situations, but I just mainly use it for a bit of fun. I don't actually use it to do any good within the gunfights. I just use it to mess around. So should be able to kill that Nita there. Drage going for the trick shot. We're going to use our Fidget Spinner here to try and get some shots on the Colt. Don't even know how much damage it does per hit with the Fidget Spinner. I think it's around... I don't even know, to be honest. I'm not even going to say it. I don't think it's good at all, though. I said it received a few buffs, but for it to be viable, the other gadget just has to be nerfed. There's just no reason to ever want to use this one. So I missed my super there, but we do that on purpose, you know. We just want a bit longer gameplay, as the video's going to end really quick. So we're doing that on purpose. We should be able to kill this Colt. He's going to walk straight into my shots. Let's see if we're able to finish this one off. We should be able to kill that Colt there. 15 HP on the Colt. I'm just going to use super on this Frank, and that should be an easy goal right there. So yeah, Dynamite, everyone knows again that Fidget Spinner is just absolutely trash. It's still yet to even become a good, even though this gadget's been out for a long while. Let's hop into the 3rd worst. All right, guys, next up, we have Gene as the 3rd worst gadget in the game. And Gene's gadget, even though it had 2 usages before, used to be one of my favorite gadgets in the game. It used to allow him to be so aggressive and allow most of his counters to basically get countered back through the gadget. But now they've unfortunately made it just like M's gadget, and it's just completely useless at the moment. There's hardly any times when we're actually getting good value out of this gadget, and it's quite painful. to be honest. You can just see, I'm just going to use it here. Look how small that radius is. And even when aggro brawlers go against you, they're not going to get pushed back too far as well. At least it actually heals you for 600, so it's going to be... actually, I should have probably put it... probably a little bit thingy on the list, but... yeah, Gene... unfortunately, they've just killed his gadget, and maybe with his new gadget, which I've seen in Brawl Talk, not too sure what it really does, but I just know Gene's getting a new gadget, so maybe Gene's new gadget could bring him a little bit more life into the meta again, or with balance changes that hopefully are coming soon, could make him good again. But yeah, this gadget, one of the main reasons why Gene really isn't meta at the moment, but at least we've got 1 minute worth of gameplay, else these videos are going to go really quick. So we've got a super pretty soon. We should be able to feed it off this Mortis, to be honest. Not too sure what he's doing. Okay, give me that super and I should be able to score pretty easily. One shot away from a super. That is painful right there. Let's shoot the dynamite. We should be able to score with this dynamite here. Come on. Oh no, the Mortis respawned. Had that respawn bubble, so I won't be able to knock him back. That's going to be the third worst gadget in the game, in my opinion. Unfortunately, they've basically killed Gene with the amount of nerfs they've done. Let's hop into number 2. Alright guys, moving into the second worst gadget in the game, in my opinion, is going to be M. So just like Gene's gadget, it's basically trash. It's basically Gene's gadget without the healing, hence why it's worse on the list. I nearly ruined it when I was talking about Gene. That's why I probably started a little bit too much in the last one, because I was trying not to ruin the second worst in the game. But M's one of the main reasons why she's not meta is because of this trash gadget. Basically, the gadget beforehand, it used to allow her to actually counter her counters, if you get what I mean. You was able to push them back at arm's length and keep them there, and especially with the super as well. But now, ever since they changed the gadget, brawlers that counter her just counter her even harder. Even when they're pushed back, the only brawlers that are really going to affect that are like when people are supering and it cancels for supers, or like a Mortis, it might actually affect a little bit, because at least it helps waste one dash. But still at that, as I said, it's not going to push them away much further away, and hence why Ems is just so bad in this meta. There's just nothing she can do. Once people are not close to her, she's going to deal no damage. She can't push them back, and it's just really easy to counter Ems in this meta. I'm hoping for a new Ems. I don't think there was a new Ems gadget in Brawl Talk. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm at least hoping to a buff to this gadget, and then she might be a little bit viable in the meta. I wouldn't really want an Ems meta again, because that was a really toxic meta. I remember that meta. I don't really want Ems to become meta. I just want it to become a little bit more viable, and a little bit more safe. So yeah, let's hope for a gadget buff. So let's try and actually win this game. It's actually been hard to try and score. Even though these have got a non-max spike, they're proving hard with a double turret. So you just see, but all of these brawlers just counter me way too hard. The only good matchups Ems is going to have is tanks. And as you probably know by a bunch of people's videos, that tanks aren't better. So how is Ems going to be good at all? You got brawlers like Mr. P that are just easily able to outrange me, outdamage me. I'm going to use my super here. Probably going to get taken down by the Mr. P porter. Okay. And also with... I just remembered now, with hype, you used to be able to run up to a turret and get so much healing, you know, from like Mr. P's porters, from the turret. You were able to get so many different forms of healing, and they've nerfed that, so even worse now. M's hyperstar power is going to be, I'm going to use my, oh no, I was thinking I was going to kill that Mr. P there, but not being able to. It's actually going into overtime. All right, at least the video is going to be at a decent length of video. I can't get my English. I can't get my English. Can't get my words out here. My English is not the best in today's video. Looking like Drake can probably score this if it passes it across, and I'm going to be able to walk it in. So that's going to be M's second worst gadget in the game, in my opinion. Let me know what you think about this one. Utterly trash at the moment. Let's hop into number 1. All right, guys. So jumping into the worst gadget in the game, and I'm sorry to everyone. I know I troll with it all the time. It's going to be clay pigeons. Clay pigeons is just horribly bad at the moment. There's basically no reason to use it ahead of the other one. Shelly's already pretty bad, so that may be a reason why it's so bad as well, but still, it's just not that good. I know with the Band-Aid and the Clay Pigeons combination, you can be like the best brawler in the game, but actually looking at it realistically, it's not the best at all. You can just see, maybe against this comp it can be okay, because I'm sniping them at a distance, but I'm hoping for a Clay Pigeons buff for sure, because I thought when I saw this that it could actually be really good. When I seen the sneak peek when it came out that time ago, I was like, oh, this could make Shelly kind of meta maybe, and then I used it and I was like, oh, okay, like this isn't going to be a good gadget at all. I know this one's not going to get used a lot. So I've used my 3 gadgets and I don't even know what they've done on the battlefield. Literally, I could have just shot them at the normal range without my gadget and probably got this same damage as I did. So look like we'll probably score right here. So that's going to be the end of today's video. Let me know what you think of my ranking. I know I'm going to get a bunch of horrible comments saying that clay pigeons is OP, and I know clay pigeons can be OP. Maybe no, it's not really, if we're going to be truthful. That's going to be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.